Welcome to our Trade to Developer podcast. My name is Suzanne and Elsey.
My name is Craig Shields, and we've often been asked to share how we've transitioned from trade to developer. We're now ready to reveal all.
So this podcast is about our deal, which was Granville Road. And this is really just showing you that building relationships with agents is really important, and not being scared to go in at the number that suits you and potentially be laughed at, because we were.
Yeah, got the call from our agent that we know very well. I think I was sitting on the sofa and he was like, I'm doing some viewings before it goes on the market with a few people that are already interested in the property. I'll give you the opportunity the same as them. Come and have a look now if you want. So I went round there, no electric on. It was all pitch black, so we're walking around with torches. He had it up for 210 first of all, had a buyer in, but they pulled out. Then the vendor that was selling said they were happy with 190, so they put on the market for 190, wouldn't take no less. So I went round, had a look, called yourself, we'd done some numbers and we worked out it was going to be £160,000 offer. Our agent was like, I'll put it forward, but she's already been knocked back once. She's desperate to get rid of it, but she's not that desperate. I'll leave it as that. There's two other viewings. They both seem interested. I was like, look, thanks for the opportunity. Obviously, that's our numbers we can do. That's all we can do. And I think 2 or 3 weeks later, called back and said, just to let you know, your offer's been accepted. We was cash buyers, so we said that we can move quickly on it. So we did. We moved as quickly as we could. There was a few things from them that they didn't have in place that slowed it down a little bit, which took a little bit longer than we expected. And the plan was with this property is that we were going to. It was a 2-bed property, staircase running from left to right, which you had to walk through a bedroom to get to the bathroom. So we looked and said that we could turn the staircase around, put a extension on the back of the property under permitted development to move the bathroom upstairs to downstairs, turn the staircase around, so then you had to create a corridor into the old bathroom, pinching a bit of the back bedroom, so you had 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 double bedrooms and a good size 1 bed, because the room was too big for a bathroom. It was a big
bathroom. Yeah. In fact, you could turn the bed around and it could be a double quite easily. It was just a little bit tight to walk around the end of the bed.
So then we obviously renovated the rest of the property, didn't we? So we put the small extension we put on the back, we had to just go in for prior approval. It was only, I think it was 3 metres out, which obviously in prior approval you can go a lot more than that. So we just wanted to stick, because a lot of the properties in the area have got bathrooms downstairs, so you walk through a galley kitchen to the bathroom, which suited the area. People are not unknown for having bathrooms downstairs, so we were happy to do that. So we'd done the small extension. We didn't have to wait for full plan. That took 6 weeks to come back. There was no hold-ups with anything else. We had building control involved with just the extension, that was all. So then obviously we turned the staircase around and everything else. Full refurb on the property. I think the build works come out to around about
89, I think it was
89,000. We went right back to brickwork, and then we refinanced it at £240,000.
Yep.
Leaving some of our money in the deal, which we was happy to. We've got over the market rent. Market rent was about £11.50. We're achieving £13.50. Yeah. So pretty happy with that deal.
It's taken us 7 years to make the transition from working with clients through to developing our own portfolio, and we can speed that up for you. If any of this resonates, please do register now and we can help you transition yourself from trade to developer in just 12 months. Yeah, it was a good deal, and we've got good tenants in there that have been in for just over a year now, which is great. The one problem we did have actually was the air vent test that building control wanted us to have done. So we sent the guys round to do that, and it failed. And it failed because the tenant had put up some sort of funny thing on the back, and covered the vent.
A lean-to, yeah.
Lean-to up for some reason and covered the vent.
Yeah.
So we ended up having to redo that. But,
they rang and said he wants to put up a little lean-to roof to garden so you can sit underneath in the garden when it's raining and he wants to sit outside. That's fine, it's not a problem. But then he covered the vent. So it's very handy. It took a little bit long signing off.
It did.
But yeah, in all, great deal.
So just to summarise, the purchase price was 160. So we ended up paying 165 for legals and stamp duty with the purchase price. The build costs came to 89,000, including the architect fees and building control, etc. And the refinance was 240. And the rental income that we're getting off of that is 1,350 a month.
Key points with the building side of things was we done things under permitted development, which we could move fast on the building works on site, was there was no delays. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for your support, and please subscribe to the upcoming podcasts.
Just remember the famous quote from Henry Ford: if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got.